Hi everyone, this is part 6 of JavaScript. In this video, we'll discuss about operators. Let us see what is an operator. An operator is used to perform operation on operands. An operator is used to perform operations on operands. Is it clear? Operand means what? Let us see here. For example, if I try to write something like this here, 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, here 2 and 3. Here 2 and 3 are called as operands. Is it clear? 2 and 3 are called as operands. Plus is called as operator. 2 and 3 are called as operands. Here plus is called as operator. Plus is called as operator. 2 plus 3 is called as operation. 2 plus 3 is called as operation. So an operator is used to perform operation on operands. 2 plus 3 is called as operation. Are you following everyone? So an operand may be value or variable or expression. You can perform operations, you can apply operators on either values or variables or expressions. For example, if I write where x is equal to 10, here if I write where y is equal to x plus 10, something like this, or where z is equal to x plus y plus 4 into 3 plus 4 minus 5. That is an expression. Okay, na? Always operand will consider as right hand side, not left hand side. Here 10 is value, here x is variable, here z is some expression we are storing. Is it clear? So operator is used to perform operation on two or more operands. So different types of operators are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, assignment operators, increment and decrement operators. So arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic operations like calculations, like calculating the total marks of the student, calculating the percentage of marks. Similarly, if the customer has purchased some items in Amazon, the customer has purchased items. So calculate the total bill. Adding all the item prices, you will get the total bill. To do these type of calculations, you can use arithmetic operators. As a developer, your job is to develop the application. Application is nothing but a collection of programs. Program is nothing but writing a logic for a specific requirement. You have to write some logic. In order to write the logic, we have to take the support of arithmetic operators. So whenever you want to do any comparison, you have to use relational operators. Is it clear? Like if you take two numbers, identify that which number is big among the given two numbers. You can use relational operators. Compare two persons who is tall. So compare one person height with another person height. Use relational operators. So if Amazon is giving offer to the customers whose total bill is greater than 10,000, Amazon will give 20% discount. In order to calculate the total bill, use arithmetic operators. After calculating the total bill, compare the total bill is greater than 4,000, then use relational operators. So as a developer, you have to take some decision. Is it clear? Before executing some logic. In that case, we'll use relational operators. If you want to compare multiple conditions at a time, then you have to use logical operators. Amazon wants to give discount for the customers whose total bill is greater than 10,000 and who is doing the payment by using Axis Bank debit card or credit card. And then both the conditions must satisfy. Bill must be greater than 10,000. Payment must be done through Axis Bank debit card or credit card. That is logical operators. If you want to store the value, we use equal. That is assignment operator. For example, if the employee basic salary is 20,000, company wants to give 5,000 increment. Okay, na? So something like that. Increment and decrement operators. These operators are very powerful. So here, first of all, you must know about plus operator. This is very powerful operator. Plus operator is called as overloaded operator. Plus operator is called as overloaded operator. It will perform addition operation between numbers and concatenation operation between strings. 2 plus 3 answer is 5. If I write something like this, AB plus CD. AB is string, CD is string. AB plus CD, answer is ABCD. Okay, na? Similarly, 2 plus AB. Here 2 is what? Number. AB is string. So answer will be 2AB. Between two numbers, it will perform addition. Between two strings, it will perform concatenation. Here 2 plus 3, answer is 2, 3, not 5. Whatever you declare inside double quote, it will consider as string. So plus operator is called as overloaded operator. It will perform addition operation. Addition between what? Numbers. Addition between numbers. And concatenation between what? Strings. Concatenation means joining. Concatenation means what? Joining. In JavaScript or any languages, plus will perform more than one operation. So it is called as overloaded operator. Is it clear? So now here, first of all, you must have the knowledge on expression. Let us see what is an expression. Is it clear? What is an expression? An expression is the combination. Expression is the combination of two or more operators. Expression is the combination of two or more operators. Combination of two or more operators we can call it as expression. Are you following, everyone? So let us see. For example, if I try to write, now one more point I will write. Example for expression 2 plus 3 minus 5 into 6 by 4. That is an expression. So here, whenever we solve an expression, we have to solve based on the priority of the operator. Based on the priority of the operator, first priority given to brackets, second priority given to multiplication, division, modulus. Out of these three, which one comes first? Do that one. Third priority given to addition and subtraction. Fourth priority given to equal. In any programming language or scripting language, whenever we solve an expression, we have to solve based on the priority of the operator. First priority given to brackets. For example, if I write like this, 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 answer is how much? 5. If I write something like this, 2 plus 3 plus AB, 2 plus 3 plus AB, answer is what? 5AB. 5AB. If I write like this, AB plus 2 plus 3, what is the answer? Answer is AB 2, 3. Because first AB is string, 2 is int, string plus int string, again string plus int string. But if I write like this, AB plus 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, here first priority given to brackets. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So AB plus 5, answer is AB 5. Did you understood? Here I will try to write a small JavaScript program to show these operators. Open HTML tag, open head tag. And here you can close the head tag. Okay, na? Always JavaScript code you have to write inside script. Script type is equal to text slash JavaScript. And here you can close the script tag. You can close what? Script tag. Here if you want to print the statement, you can use document.write. Document.write of 4 plus 5. Let us see the what is the answer. Similarly, or here I will try to give 5 plus 4, and here I will try to give 5 minus 4. Okay, na? Here I will try to give 5 into 4, something like this. Here I will try to give 5 by 4. Is it clear? Document.write. So whatever you write inside this bracket, it will consider as an expression. Directly it will solve, no problem. Save the program. Go to desktop. Here we have HTML Satya is there. HTML Satya. There I will try to save. o1.html. o1.html. Okay, na? So here I already told you we can write the HTML program in two ways. Direct JavaScript program you can directly write in where? HTML or you can directly write in separate file and save with .js and attach that .js file within your HTML. See here, we are not getting the output in a proper manner because I want to throw the cursor to the next line. So here after this, here you can write, if you want to throw the cursor to the next line, here you can give some BR tag. BR means break line. You can directly attach JavaScript code to HTML also. Here you can give plus. You are keeping inside double quotes now, so that it will throw the cursor to the next line. Is it clear? Something like this. Once you can see the output. Okay, let us see the output. Just refresh. Sum is 9, 9, 20, 1.25 and 1. Are you following, everyone? So that is about you can work with these operators. Now you can ask me what is the difference between by and modulus. By and modulus. If I give 5 by 2 in JavaScript, generally here this is 5 is numerator, 2 is denominator. 2 2's how much? 4. So remainder is how much? 1. And here you can give point. 0.5 is 10, something like that. So actually in other languages like Java, C Sharp and everywhere, int by int, you will get int only. In Java 5 by 2 answer is 2. C Sharp also 2. Python you have two separate operators, by and double by they have given. One for float division, one for int division. But the JavaScript, it will always give you the result as float only. Similarly, int by float is float. But in JavaScript, number by number is number only. Exact value you will get. Modulus will give us remainder, by will give us exact floating point value. Something like this. We can write different programs by using these arithmetic operators where x is equal to 10, add two numbers, where y is equal to 20, display the sum. So where sum is equal to x plus y. Okay, na? I want to print the output. So here you can write document.writeOf. I want to print sum. But I want to print the output like this. Sum is plus sum, something like this. So if you observe clearly, this sum is string, this sum is number. So string plus number is what? Number. String plus number is, sorry, string. So output is sum is 30. This is your output you will get. Are you following, everyone? Save the program and once check the output, you will get the output sum is 30. If you want to display this output in big font, here you can open H1 tag. You can directly attach HTML code to JavaScript. Here also you can plus and close the H1 tag. Save it. Now here you can see, you will get the output in the big font. So directly anything you declare inside double quote, that is string. This is in double quotes you are writing the HTML code, attaching HTML code to JavaScript code. That is string plus string is string. Similarly, if you want to find the difference also you can find. Here you can print something like difference is plus diff. Something like this. Here you can find, take one variable where diff is equal to x minus y. Are you following? Here you execute. Difference is minus 10. Similarly, if you want to find the product also, like that you can find. Here you can write something like where p is equal to x into y. Here I want to print the product. Is it clear? Product I want to print. Product is plus p. I want to print the product. Press F5. Okay, now you can refresh. Something like that you can, if you want to display a better output in the browser, you can attach HTML tags to your JavaScript logic, so that HTML also can be applied within your JavaScript. But whatever the JavaScript code you want to write, you have to write inside this script tag only. Now whenever you want to solve any expression, if I write something like this, 5 plus 6 minus 3 into some 4 by 3 into some 4 by 2, something like this. You think that is by 4 by 2 into 3 minus 4, something like this. So whenever you solve an expression, first priority given to brackets, second priority multiplication, division, modulus, equal priority. Out of these three, which one comes first? Do that one. Next priority, addition, subtraction. Now here out of this expression, first what came? Multiplication came. So do that one. 3 into 4, 12. Means 5 plus 6 minus, here you can give 12 by 2. 12 by 2 means how much? 6. 6 into 3 means how much? Again 18. So here you will get 18 minus 4. So here now plus minus equal priority. So if you want to solve the expression, you can type the expression within this document.write, save the program a2.html, something like this. Open your Satya and there you can, here you can see the answer is minus 11. Are you following? So like this you can work with these basic operators like arithmetic operators and all the other operators. Relational operators are just used for comparison. So it will return either true or false, something like that. More videos, try to subscribe.